Hello and welcome to the channel Automation Step by Step. Today is Friday, so let us begin our Q&A Friday episode. And today we are going to take up a question asked by Aniruddha, and he says, I have watched your JMeter videos. Your explanation is very good. I have one doubt. When the test fails due to overload, what is the responsibility of a tester at that point? And what does the developer do after that? What will developers do basically, because there is no issue with the functionality, only issue with load? Do they change the code for load? Anirudh, thank you so much for asking this question. And the very first thing is, as a performance test engineer or as a QA engineer, your responsibility is that you set up a very good and accurate performance test with proper assertions and accurate listeners and reports, so that whenever we get a failure, it is a valid failure and we do not get any invalid failures. And also, when you send out these results, you should also have the setup parameters included with the report. So for example, what is the number of virtual users you used, what was the ramp up, what was the ramp down, and all the timings of that, so that the other persons and the other teams who are analyzing it, they get all the information and it becomes very easy to troubleshoot. Now, coming to your second part, the issues in performance can be due to various reasons. It can be coding issues, it can also be configuration issues, it can be issues with the networks, or it can be issues with the infrastructure. So, whenever you have these issues, normally the teams analyze it and then they find out the reason for the failure. So, it can also be due to some network or infrastructure. For example, we need to have more servers at the backend to handle this kind of a load that you have given to your performance test. Now the responsibility of finding the issues and fixing it lies on all the teams, QA, dev, networks, or operations. So as a performance test engineer, your responsibility will be to send out proper and accurate results along with the logs in case you have access to the logs, and then the other teams will analyze it. Also, they might ask you to do this performance test multiple times after they have done some changes at their end. For example, the network or operations team have added some more servers, they will ask you to run it again and then analyze the results. So this is how we analyze these results and then fix performance test issues. I hope this was useful for you. In case you have any other query that you want to be featured in next episode of Q&A Friday, do send me your questions at ask.qnafriday@gmail.com. Also include your name and location. I will meet you in the next episode. Thank you for watching.